Well, hi viewers. We've been in Basingstoke, we've been in Salisbury, we've been in Guildford. Steve's been up in helicopters, but here we are in Winchester, outside the Theatre Royal, which is in the background there. And the reason we're here is yet another pantomime. And who have we got in this pantomime? And what is it? It's Jack in the Beanstalk, and we've got Nicholas Parsons as Dame Daisy. And what we're going to be doing is going into the bar in a minute, because they've asked us to come over for a little press conference. And don't walk back into that post, Steve, else you'll bang your head. So anyway, we're going to be going in the bar, having a coffee, and talking to Nicholas Parsons. So we'll see you inside in a minute. It does say Gales Ales, of course, and but of course we're not going to be drinking because it's too early in the morning, and we're going to be having a coffee instead. So through this door should be Nicholas Parsons. Well, here as promised, here we are in the theatre bar of the Theatre Royal. So, and we're with Nicholas Parsons.
You haven't said where, it's Winchester. You mentioned it's Winchester. Winchester Theatre Royal, Winchester, because this is Alan. He hasn't done this before, and I just thought I'd make you feel sure that you know where you are. Winchester Theatre Royal. This is Christopher Lillycrap. He's written and presenting the show. My name is Nicholas Parsons. I've never been on television before, that's why I'm so nervous. And this is Alan. He's supposed to be presenting it. He hasn't said a word yet, but we'll give him a chance.
Just a minute.
Something. Could you talk without hesitation, repetition, or deviation about interviewing people on television?
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Who is this man here? What's he doing?
I've just told you what he's done. You weren't listening, obviously. I've given him a build-up. I've told you exactly what he's doing. I'm glad. Look, if you've got your hair away from your ears, you might be able to hear a bit more, Alan.
Steve.
Actually, he's actually incognito. That's why he's got those glasses on.
We had a hard day yesterday. Filming helicopters, that's another story.
I'm actually the producer of this piece, and we employed Nicholas to try and bring him out of himself, as you can see, because he's very, very shy now.
He is quite shy, isn't he?
Yes, a naturally shy person. And so we thought the part of a dame would give him a chance to begin to express himself. And he's not, at the moment, he's beginning to come out of his shell, as you can tell.
Just a little.
Just a bit. Yeah.
This is Christopher Lillycrap. He's the producer of the show, and I haven't worked with him before, and he doesn't know anything about me, and that's why he thought he'd give me my first big break in pantomime.
Yeah,
and
it's sort of therapy, really.
That's it, therapy, yes,
yeah.
yes. You see, just recently I've been doing the Rocky Horror Show in the West End of London, and going straight from Rocky Horror into Dame Daisy and working to the kiddies is quite a sort of culture leap. And I'm trying to get used to it at the present moment, and I've almost dried up, so would you take over the conversation?
Tell me about Dame Daisy.
Which is the dame in the pantomime. What else do you want to know? It's the dame. I mean, dame. There's a dame in every pantomime. And let me explain pantomime. Pantomime is a show you put on for children, and the adults enjoy it through the eyes of the children. There's usually a dame. In this case, it's a fellow called Nicholas Parsons who's doing his standard dame, which is outrageous, over the top, and absolutely bizarre. And the play is called... what's the play?
Jack in the Beanstalk.
Jack in the Beanstalk.
Glad you knew, because you're presenting it. I wanted to be sure
But he wrote it.
Jack in the Beanstalk. I know, but he still may not know what it is. It's Jack in the Beanstalk. It's at the Theatre Royal, Winchester. And there's Jack, who climbs the beanstalk. There's the giant, and there's Burp, who looks after the giant, who's the nasty and the heavy. There's the Simple Simon character. What's he called in this one?
Silly Billy.
Silly Billy. You see, always have a
cow.
silly... There's a cow. You have to have a cow, you see. And there's the children come, and the soda. Are you going to come?
At 10:30 in the morning. How can you start at 10:30? It's pretty early, isn't it?
It's better than beginning at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I suppose it is.
Well, if you do some shows at 10:30 and 2, you get the evenings off, you see. But also for the school, because that's only pre-Christmas. Yeah. There are a few 10:30s, but that's so that school parties can actually come and have the auditorium to themselves and throw ice creams at each other and all that sort of thing. Which is the essence of pantomime, isn't it, really?
Absolutely.
Yes, and be actually educated in the ways of British theatre.
So how about Winchester? What do you think of Winchester?
It's great.
It's a great place for a pantomime.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's the right sort of beautiful little theatre for that sort of thing. Yes. I mean,
405 seats in there. It's beautiful.
it's very intimate, you see, so it can actually... The actors on stage can actually can actually relate to the audience and talk to them in a way that you don't get in much bigger auditorium.
You've been here before, Nicholas?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, I was...
And certain performances will be signed, as you can see.
Yes, I have. I was down here in the summer. I did my one-man show. An evening with Nicholas Parsons, in which I talked about my life and work in show business from my early beginnings, and little town called Grantham, graduating up to try and become an engineer to please my family, working in Claybont with all the fellows there and so forth. And then afterwards I sold copies of my autobiography, which is now actually sold out. It wasn't just sold out in Winchester, it was sold out throughout the country. It's now being reprinted, and the paperback will be out next May, and that's much cheaper than the hardback. But there's still copies of the hardback to be found if you search hard enough. I won't be selling it after the pantomime because it's already sold out. Carry on.
What's it called?
The Straight Man, My Life in Comedy. Hold it still. You moved it away as I gave the title.
What we'll do, we'll put it up on screen, Steve, about here, so you can actually see. It's called The
Straight Man.
How much?
Finish. It's called The Straight Man because I've been a straight man to more comedians living and dead, though I have worked as a comedian, so we called it My Life in Comedy. And my life has been in comedy from my earliest days in the kindergarten when I made my chums laugh. All my school days I was trying to make them laugh. And always at home I was trying to make them laugh. And I haven't succeeded yet. I'm still trying to make them laugh.
But this Christmas will be it.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, it's on from the 9th of December to the 7th of January. I don't know how much the tickets are, but I guess we'll find out.
They're incredibly reasonable. Yes.
Okay.
Now, you better give the prices.
Actually, yes, come on, let's go. Let's get the prices here. Now, you see, all seats £7.95 and £8.95. Children get £1 off. School parties are only £4.50 for each student, and some of the teachers might even get in free. And the dates that are marked, you can actually get one of these from the Theatre Royal, and it'll tell you all about it and when to come.
And what's the box office number here? 09.
Box office number.
We'll put that on screen as well.
0962 843434.
Say that again.
0962 843434.
There we go.
As you can probably gather, we're going to have a lot of fun. It is a pantomime designed for children, which the adults will enjoy through the eyes of their children, as I said before. We have a romp on the stage, and it is all the traditional pantomime, the traditional story of pantomime, with lots of fun, lots of slapstick, singing, dancing, everything you want, wrapped up into one neat package, and it's family entertainment.
By actors who can really do it, not just turns.
Exactly.
Say turns or turds?
Turns, I say,
Oh,
yes.
turns,
It's that time of day for television.
Quite a few turds in show business, but we don't have it in our cast. They're all very highly talented performers. Great cast.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Why? And it's quite natural that you should have morning performances the first week, so the children can... See, children like to get out of school in the morning, and they're going to come... And it's very seriously, for those who haven't thought about it, it's... The live theatre is the basis of all entertainment. And if the live theatre goes, then the quality of mechanical entertainment, television and cinema will suffer. And sometimes, the first time children experience live entertainment is the pantomime. And once they've been brought in and shown what the magic of the pantomime, the magic of the theatre, often that magic stays with them for the rest of their lives. So if you haven't been to the theatre much, bring your children. It's a treat for them, and I'm sure it'll be a treat for you.
Splendid. What more can I say? Thanks very much for talking to us. Okay. Well, what did you think of that Nicholas Parsons? I mean, did I do a good interview, or did he take the whole thing over, Tone?
Well, there was one stage with Nicholas Parsons I used to think, my God, he's an old granny, but he's a great bloke.
Very professional, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
He's almost as good as us, actually, viewers, on camera. He's very, very good. But there he is at the Theatre Royal Winchester from the 9th December to the 7th of January. But I think that's enough of Winchester. What else has been going on?
Well, we're playing, aren't we?
Oh, I tell you, if you want to come and see Half Crazy,
Yeah.
Half Crazy. Here I am taking my life in my hands, standing in the middle of this road in Winchester, and behind me is what really is a sort of duplication of what you saw at the Anvil Theatre in Basingstoke. We have the photo call for Jack in the Beanstalk, and we have Jack, who doesn't look like Jack actually, looks more like Jackass, or Jacqueline, I suppose. Is that right, Steve?
Well, it's a pantomime, and traditionally the male has been played by a female, and the female being played by a male. Very strange, these arty people, you know, thespians.
Apparently this lady is very well known for her legs, according to the pantomime brochure.
Let's see if I can get it.
Let's have a quick look. I mean, this is what they said, so what do you think?
Yes, I would actually have to agree with that now.
We're not being sexist, viewers, but it actually did say that in the pantomime brochure, so if we don't get run over, we'll try and bring you a bit more of the hemline, I guess. But anyway, no, let's just have a little look over here, and hopefully we'll have a little chat with her in a minute, and see how she feels about being Jack. Amanda, it says here, you're not only praised for your singing and dancing talents, but also your legs.
Ah, yes. Well, you see, well, last year I was here doing Aladdin.
Yeah.
And one crit didn't mention anything about me at all, apart from my legs. So I think that this year they sort of said that Amanda Nor's legs are coming back rather than anything else. I don't know whether I'm happy about that, really.
Well, I think it's pretty good, really. It's not really sexist, but I think it's...
Oh, no.
I just think it's really good.
Well,
it's good publicity.
I'm showing them all off, really, aren't I? So,
It's awful, isn't it? Anyway, you're the choreographer as well?
Yes, I am, yeah.
And, so what does that involve in this production?
Well, what I'm going to do in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to go to a dancing school and audition for the kids. And we're looking for 6 in each team, so we're looking for 12 dancers. And then in the weeks coming up to our rehearsal period, I'll be coming down once a week to teach them the dances, stuff that they can do on their own, because we've got a very short rehearsal period. And then they'll come in and join us sort of after school and everything. And...
What's it like in Winchester? I mean, it's 4 weeks in Winchester. What's the social life like?
I think you overheard a conversation I was having before. No, last year we had a really good time because there's a great company. And this year as well, I know loads of people who are doing it. And I was just talking to our technical manager, and we're going to arrange a few parties and a few this and a few that. Yeah, we'll have a good time.
So there you are, viewers. If you see people rampaging through the streets of Winchester in little short skirts, you know who it is. So anyway, Amanda, thanks for talking.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
See you.
See you. Bye. Right, we're here with Vanessa Amberley, the Enchantress. Pretty good, eh?
Sounds impressive, doesn't it? I don't quite know what it means yet, but I'm looking forward to playing the part.
I guess we'll find out.
We will.
Now, you graduated from King Alfred's School in Winchester, so you're a local girl.
Yes, very local, yes. I went to King Alfred's for 3 years, and then I moved away doing various jobs. And just over a year ago, I moved back to Winchester again.
Yeah, it's a great city, I love it, and it's really nice. Some nice nightlife here.
Well, I do too much aerobics, haven't got time for a nightlife.
You do aerobics?
I teach aerobics and step, locally as well, yes, yeah. So that's my nightlife, really.
So what's it like getting into a pantomime like this? Have you been here before?
I come to the theatre quite a lot now to see all the productions, and they do very good ones here. And I was so excited when I found out I was actually in a local pantomime. Really looking forward to it, yeah. And to be able to say, I'm going home now at the end of it, rather than going back to digs.
But 10:30 in the morning, you've got some of these starts quite early, aren't they? 10:30 to start? Is that early? I don't know.
Well, it's not too bad. I start teaching aerobics at 9 o'clock in the morning, so...
Who could do aerobics at 9? Steve, could you do aerobics at 9 o'clock in the morning? No.
That's on a Sunday morning as well.
Now, Steve the cameraman's been doing this Commit to Get Fit campaign. Are you fit?
No, I shouldn't think so, no.
Do you think Vanessa could teach you aerobics?
It's potential. No, there's potential in everyone. Yes, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Steve, you've got potential. All right, so anyway, thanks for talking to us. We'll come back and see you in action as the Enchantress.
Yes, I'll probably be very unfit by then, having had to give up all my aerobic teaching. But I am going to try and keep my Sunday morning classes going. So all my aerobic people out there, I'm not going to give up Sunday mornings.
What's your telephone number so you can tell the viewers? We'll put it on screen just about here somewhere. You tell us your telephone number. Look into that camera and tell... No. Look into the camera and tell them how to get in touch with your aerobics classes.
Oh, at Applemore Recreation Centre or down at Pink's in Winchester.
So what's the telephone numbers there? Do you know offhand?
Not offhand, no, I'm afraid not. No, they're in the yellow pages.
Okay, so there we are, viewers. If you want to get fit, do aerobics, speak to Vanessa at those 2 places. Okay, thanks for talking.
Thank you.
Right, well, it's the end of the day. It's the end of the photo call, and we've managed to track down the elusive Christopher Scott, who is
quite elusive. No.
who is the director and
Burp, a foul expulsion of wind.
Is it really?
It has come to such that yes, it's not a glamorous part, this.
What are you doing clutching all this stuff?
Well, it's so unglamorous, the part, they've actually asked me to get dressed out here. In the fresh air.
In the fresh air.
In the fresh air, that's what I mean.
Jack in the Beanstalk. How are you going to direct that? Where's the Beanstalk going?
I'm going to direct it so it's funny. No, it's family pantomime. It's a safe pantomime you can bring the kids to. You can sit there, the kids enjoy it, and it's good all-round entertainment.
What does Burp do?
Oh, well, Burp. Burp is the giant's henchman. He actually goes out collecting all the rents from the people who can't pay the money. Now, you might say, hang on a moment, I'm 6'2", and I'm the giant's henchman. How big is the giant? Well, may you ask. He is enormous. He's the biggest chap I've ever seen.
It's not Nicholas Parsons, is it?
It's not Nicholas Parsons, no. He's the one in the dress. The giant tends to be in sort of man's gear. No, it's going to be good fun.
I think it's going to be fantastic. And
these are costumes from other pantomimes that we just sort of bring along for the photo call. It's just to give them an idea of what sort of things we get up to. Look at this. All from Clark's.
all from Clark's. Well, there we go. That's Jack in the Beanstalk in Winchester on December the beginning of December.
November the 20th. Well, no, December the 2nd, or is it the 7th? And it finishes on January the 7th.
So there we go. This is it. Winchester, Jack in the Beanstalk. Don't miss it. Come and see this man as...
See us. Burp. Big character. Goodbye.